BARTISM number 28. When someone yells at you, here's how to deal with that BS. Let them yell. Like rain pouring down on you. You can't do anything about that except get wet. Take it. And then, get inside. But stepping away and out of the rain is the only way not to get poured on anymore. Right? It's raining outside, we come inside. Listen to the agitated person, if you must, because eventually he or she will finish their tirade, and your silence and willingness to listen will speak more volumes and louder than them yelling at you. No matter how loud they get or the words they use to tear you down, just sit or stand there and take it. Watch the clock. In a matter of minutes, could be 5, 10, maybe 20, 60 at the most, gosh, who could go on yelling at somebody nonstop, tirade, monologue for an hour? But eventually, they will be done, and they'll be exhausted. Try to get them to talk, keep talking, keep yelling. Don't interrupt. Don't contribute. Just be silent until the point where they are exhausted and tired to the point that they can yell no more. Let them feel they got their message across and out. Create such an environment that they feel they have the floor and the microphone, and this is their turn to just speak whatever's on their mind. Again, this only lasts for probably a few minutes. 5, 10. Sure, if it goes on for 10 or 20 minutes, they may have a lot of points to make, so it goes on for 10, 20 minutes. Yes, it might feel like a century, but hold your own, watch the clock, keep your contact with the screamer. And when the dust settles, and they can yell no more. One big reason never to interrupt a screamer is that they're not actually ready to let you have a say yet. Because, number one, it's the courteous thing to do, which yelling is not courteous. So they're not in that frame of mind. Number two, they're only curious to hear your response after you let them make tire tracks all over your heart and emotions. And number three, they're hoping to get another chance to explode on you again after hearing something you said that they didn't like. Well, have we got news for them, right? Just when they think you're going to lash back with your own bout of yelling, no, instead, you whisper ever so softly, "Are you done?" "Yes." "Great. I need time to think about everything you said. I would appreciate it if you would give me some time. Bye-bye." And you walk right out of that room or wherever you're at and just walk or drive away slowly so you're in control of your emotions. Even if this person stepped on your heart and made you cry buckets inside and out, don't you utter a single word except, "I'm glad you spoke your mind. I heard every word. I now know how you really feel. Let me think about that, and I'll call you." Ugh, that is not what they want and what they're going to get. Only when you're far away and out of sight can you really break down or kick that sofa or throw that pillow against the door or, whatever, just to kind of cut loose and just, "Oh, they made me mad." Go squeeze a paper towel. Jump up and down. Do 10 jumping jacks. Go for a run. Work it out in the gym. You're entitled. Looking back a day or two or years later, who looks like the biggest fool? Not you. Because you just remained there silent, catering to their need to yell and take up the stage. Then, forever, that episode or episodes will be in their memory banks and yours forever. The difference? You kept your composure, not them. You'll never see that person the same way again, and they won't see you the same way either. They'll always be a little embarrassed. For those few minutes or so that you just stood there taking their crap, yelling at you. The years, decades maybe, that will pass when they feel like more like the fool. Because you stood there quietly and ever so patiently and kindly, taking their verbal abuse. No. So, in time, you just might have all the justification you need to never want to see that person again or for the rest of your life. Hey, so be it. If the shoe fits, right? You know, your heart, your mind, your dignity, your respect, all of that, they don't need to be stomped on. Again, walk away quietly, gather your things quietly, and then just walk right out of their life. For a while, or as long as you want. They'll be the ones crawling on their hands and knees begging for forgiveness sometime in the future. It'll be up to you to grant it or wish them well and, with their life. And hey, but you're just not the kind of person I'd like to be friends with anymore. Or even if it's a family member. I've been taking your kind of abuse for a long time. I've given you many chances. Bart told me about the 5-strike rule. I've given you 3 strikes. You did it 2 more times for a total of 5. I can see you got problems, and I'm not paid to be your therapist. So, exit stage left, quietly and silently. And I forgive you, and I'm going to forget this episode ever happened, and I'm going to pray for you. See ya. Whew. Like I said, this goes for family, as we've discussed earlier. Friends don't treat friends like that, and family shouldn't either. No. So, goodbye. So, when someone yells at you, here's how to handle that BS. With class. Hey, I hope it helps.